Hey everybody, welcome to True to Blueprint. I'm Dawn Marie Sargent. That's Mary Jane back there, Mary Jane Arndt. She's helpful for all manner of things. This is Charlotte. You can't see her. She is my cat. Charlotte the cat could at any moment upstage this whole affair. So let's be ready for that. Okay, the episode today is called The Kids Are All Right. It's about time we realize that this team, as exciting as it is to get Tavares, this isn't about Tavares. Still about the kids. Okay? Definitely about the kids. And we have to get to the point where we stop trading them every spare moment we got. So, since there's so many gossip mongers and people who love clickbait, I figured why not take a little advantage. And I'm not a clickbaiter. I mean, I've said before, people have said the pictures from Almost Famous are clickbait. Excuse me, no. All right. That person, Penny Lane, was a portrayal of me. And so I could go through my own pictures, but I don't have them. Are you getting that? She's like some kind of Soupy Sales, right, White Fang over there. So anyway, so we have a new segment today. The name of the new segment is Stupid Things Maple Leaf Fans Say on Facebook. Now, I'm not going to say these people are stupid, but I'm going to say that after they typed it and put it in, either they didn't read it, or they really are just trying to be silly, because
they are geniuses at posting stupid stuff.
Oh, geniuses at posting stupid stuff. When you're old, the world passes you by. But at least it does it faster every year. Okay, now, let's see. The stupid things they've been saying. The number one thing is that because we haven't signed Nylander yet, and I believe he's playing a little hardball, why shouldn't he? They keep talking about getting new people on the team. You know, he's like, excuse me, you didn't sign me yet. But we have, theoretically, you like to do this before camp opens. But in actuality, he's bound to that contract. You can't really do anything about it until I think it's December. So that's not going to happen. He's going to be signed. Just what's the damn hurry? So, that isn't the stupid thing. They warn you about this in acting class, okay? They warn you about that which stands behind you and makes you go like this. And that's upstaging. That's why they call it that. It's not like they stand downstage from you. That would not be bad at all, because then they'd turn around and everybody only see their back. See, stick with me. I'll make an actor out of you. Even you, Shanahan. Even you. But you got to let go of the fear. You've got to share everything. You got to be willing to sit in the camera and on a moment's notice just start talking to someone that you don't even really like that much.
Hey, Dawn, you're off on a tangent, and Shanahan doesn't care.
All right. But he should come to me if he ever thinks he should be an actor again, because his act, when he was trying to pretend like he meant to get Tavares, that was one of his better acts. That was very amusing. We got him. He is now here. So, yeah. And I think they're glad. I mean, I think they did what they could do. But, all right. So, Nylander, trading him for any reason at all is stupid. And I don't want to talk about that. But I would say that if you have ideas like this, remember, you will be commemorated here. The number 2 thing this week is Auston will leave the first chance he gets. A, he's a restricted free agent. Where the hell does he think he can go? And B, why would he? He wants hockey. To him is the only thing that's ever made sense to him. Auston Matthews is one of the most interesting people, and I'm just going to talk about, way better to waste my time on Auston Matthews than on Brendan Shanahan. He wants to be an all-time great. In fact, he had a parting with his agency because they didn't seem to have the right priorities. His own agent felt the need to leave Brisson's CAA Empire agency and go to the Bobby Orr agency because there are more hockey people over there. Auston loves hockey. Where else would he be? Okay, there is no other place to play except that French place. But he's never mentioned that. So we're talking about someone who wants to be the greatest of all time. I believe he has the capability of doing this. And I believe that this plays right into the number 3 stupid thing. And that Auston is not as good and doesn't have the skills. Let's list them down here. Ovi. Well, Ovi's 2 players. If you could combine Ovi into regular season shooter Ovi and playoff, I'll hit anything in sight, I'll take the puck from you, I'll hold up your grandmother to win this game Ovi, then you might have something similar. But I've never seen those 2 get along very well together. And when he is that better overall player, he's not nearly the scorer Auston is. Let's see, what do we got here? Sid? I love Sid. Are you kidding? I think Sid right now is the best hockey player going. But Auston understands the same thing Sid does. It's just a matter of experience at this point, and I really don't think it's going to be that hard. Steven Stamkos? I love Steven Stamkos' compete level, as Babcock would say. I'm still not sure that's the proper way to say things, compete level. I don't think we have a compete level. It's usually called competitive level or competition level. But I like how hard he tries. I like how much he cares. I like a lot of things about Stamkos. But he does not have the level of skills that Auston does. Auston is an artist. Next to Steven, who's just, really good at what he does. Great craftsman. Okay, and then somebody had to mention him. Connor McDavid. All right, Connor, I'm going to come right out and tell you I have no problem with you. Okay, it's not about Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid, nice guy. Does a funny commercial here, there, everywhere. It's on about 40 times a game. Same commercial. Over and over. Too personal, man. Too personal, man. Okay, so that's your line. And I laughed at it several times. And Connor, you are a scoring savant. But honestly, the hockey player you're supposed to be, if I had a chance, knowing what you've already done, and not knowing what Auston Matthews could do, but having seen him in an international competition, I would still take him first. And that doesn't make Connor McDavid someone I don't like or hate or think isn't a good hockey player. I'm talking about all the skills of hockey. They all have to be there. Auston has that capability. And in the playoffs, I think 80% of the team played like they didn't have an all-over responsibility. They were so focused on momentary success. And they played a lot like the regular season. You can't play like the regular season. The negotiations are completely different. And the Boston Bruins understood this, and we didn't. And that's really sort of upsetting. So those are the 3 stupid things this week. I think you can obviously make my day and tell me there will be no more weeks with stupid things said. Yeah, right, Don, you're dreaming. Well, I might rather dream that Brendan Shanahan would take my advice, but I think I'll just stick with you guys. And speaking of Leafs Nation, okay, those game day broadcasts aren't going to be the same, are they? I didn't really watch Diamond Dave all that much. I wasn't a big Leafs Nation game day person. But in this last week, I've really been checking this out because I also speak without edits, without a script. I have my little note cards, but if you'd read them, you would know what Mary knows. Often they say something completely different than I'm talking about. So I want you guys to share with me your memories of Diamond Dave. People from the Led Zeppelin thing that's in my life have shared with me things that songs made happen, or that time they saw Led Zeppelin, or that time it came on the radio. That's what I'm talking about, okay? I'm talking about sharing something, because this really upset me. I mean, this guy wasn't that old. I mean, and he had a great following, and he is the spirit of the thing. So, I mean, I would love for you guys to do that, and I would do a whole show on him. I would even see if I could get some rights to use some of his stuff. So to me, he's got to be put in his own kind of Hall of Fame. And I know I'm not a big deal. That's your fault. No, it's mine. I could have started doing this 10 years ago. And when someone like that passes, you just think, life is short. I'm not wasting any more time. And so let me give you a goodwill wish from Shakespeare, one I promised myself I would be able to remember. That is actually written down on these cards. The other things are just notes. I can't even see them without my glasses on. Let all the number of stars give light to thy fair way. Let all the stars in the sky light your fair way forward. Okay? And let the kids on our team be all right. Stop expecting them to be 5-year players at 3 years, 2 years, please. It really isn't nice. And please make requests of Charlotte. Hell, she might know more about hockey than I know. She bitches a lot, that's for sure. So, okay, I'm going to try to get some more songs in. I'm still having a little trouble with this. You're a big market. You people are hard to please, and I feel very intimidated, and I'm capable of highly professional work. I just don't have the resources for it at this time. So have a wonderful week, everybody. Please subscribe. Please like the show. And then subscribe. Or subscribe and don't even watch the show. Or tell people subscribe for this show, but under no circumstances watch it, okay? Try that. But whatever you do, realize that unless somebody comes calling for me from someplace I don't understand, I will be back. I promise.